Okay, it's a pleasure to be sharing my experience about this product, this amazing product, Pure Tear Placenta Stem Cell. By the way, as I was introduced by our PD, I am Dr. Marlene E. Amora, but I'm not a medical doctor, an academic doctor. I'm presently working in a public school as a master teacher and at the same time a part-time professor at the graduate school of Philippine Christian University. I am a diabetic person. I've been suffering all of those stipulated sickness there. Due to diabetes mellitus. I am a type 1 diabetic. Okay, and I started taking insulin when I got pregnant with my first baby. Way back in 2001. And until last December. Okay, so to be exact, been taking injecting insulin for 18 years. And 2 years ago, I started suffering from hypertension. And another one is the UTI. I suffered for almost 10 years. It is recurrent. Okay, so I was given a maintenance medicine. If you know the medicine, Diflucan, 150 milligrams. Whenever it recurs, I always take that. And I was even taking it for 6 months. It is a one-dose capsule or tablet. And I also had my palate tumor in the palate. And it existed for 30 years, more than 30 years. I was still single at the time. I was in my college days when it occurred. Okay, and I had my endometrial polyp and polycystic ovaries. During those times that I had suffered from those endometrial polyp and polycystic ovaries, I had my big tummy. It's very big. But I can show you the pictures because I was asked a testimony. I was asked to give my testimony just a while ago at 12 o'clock noon time. So I was not able to prepare the pictures. So as I came to know this product, I was introduced Pure Tear Placenta way back in May 2017. But then, during those times, I was a close-minded person for all of those offers. The one who introduced to me is a friend of mine, Miss Aubrey Albiz. Can you give her a round of applause? Because of her, I was able to know Pure Tear Placenta Stem Cell. But then it was not easy because, as I said, way back in 2017, May 2017, I was already introduced the product, but then I didn't find it. Only last December 2018, last year, when she told me that she wanted me to go with her in Singapore. So I asked her, is that free? And she said yes. Okay, I'll go with you. So that was the first time I met her again for more than 3 years, I think 3 years or 4 years, like that. So I went with her to Singapore. But during that time, I was in pain due to my diabetes, due to my blood sugar, which is not controlled by insulin. My blood sugar at that time was ranging from 500 to 600. But then, the offer was so good, it was free. That's why I went with her. But before going to meet her, I thought of going to Healing Valley. Are you familiar with Healing Valley? Yes. Okay, so I was planning to go to Healing Valley because actually I didn't believe the medical doctors anymore. I started not believing them. Sorry for the medical doctors here, but that was my feeling that all my sicknesses won't be cured if I will go to the medical practitioners. Okay. And then, so no one could accompany me that time to go to Healing Valley, so I wasn't able to go there. Then it was in December 26 when we went to Singapore with my friend Aubrey. Then when we arrived at the airport, the swollen foot I had and the swollen thumb I had, okay, was seen by my friend Aubrey when I put it up on the cheek because I could no longer stand the pain because it was so cold. So the pain persisted. And then I was about to get my medicine for the pain, the mefenamic acid and the antibiotics. So when I was about to bring it out, my friend told me, "What? You have a swollen foot?" So yes, I have. And then, why don't you try taking this product? It's just free. I'll free you. Okay, so hesitantly I took it. I took it at around 5 o'clock in the morning at dawn. After that, she gave me another capsule of it up at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. After that, we went directly to the hotel. Then took a nap, and after taking a nap, I was about to go to the shower room. And then when I finished taking a shower, I moved my thumb this way. And it was not that what do you call this? It was not the I could no longer feel the pain. So I went back to the room and looked at it again, and it's really amazing. For those 2 capsules that I took, the pain and the swelling together with my foot has gone away. Isn't that amazing? Yes, it's really amazing. And for almost 20 years that I was going to the doctor, I never had an experience taking a medicine that can cure the pain for only 2 capsules. Just in pure deer placenta stem cell. Okay, after that, I told my friend, I'll get 1 bottle. We were still in Singapore when I told her that I'll get 1 bottle. After that, I continued taking the pure deer placenta stem cell. When I took the 2 capsules, that was in December 27. On the following morning, she told me that we're going to visit the garden by the bay. Have you been there, people? Okay, so it's really good to roam around the place. So we went there. So we also tried going to the top of the 16th floor of the tower. So we went up the tower, the 16th floor of the tower, using the elevator. And when we went down, because we were sharing stories, we were reminiscing the time when we were still single. So we were not so mindful about where we were going. So only to find out that we were already on the 5 floors down from the top. So Miss Aubrey told me, let's go up again so we can use the elevator. But I told her, no, not anymore. We just go down through the stairways because this is a form of exercise, I told her. So she followed me. So when we went down, when we were on the ground floor, it's only what do you call this? It's really it was so unfortunate that it was closed. It was closed. So we had no other recourse but to go up again, the 16 floors. And thanks God, I was able to come up on the 16th floor without any pain. What about the round of applause to that? It's really amazing. So when we went back to the Philippines, it was in December 31, 2018. So I continued using the product. Although I had no sleep for how many days because the effect at first of this pure tear is to be alive. I couldn't sleep, but I was so energetic. I was so energetic. At 2 o'clock, I was still awake. But then I didn't feel anything in my body. Okay, so I continued using it, and then on the 27th, I injected insulin. But on the second day that I was taking the pure tear placenta, I stopped injecting insulin. Why? I really want to test the effectiveness of the product. And I continuously using the product until 2 weeks, and went to the laboratory and tested my blood sugar. From 600, when we went to Singapore, it went down to 400. And from 400, it went down to 360. And and from 360, it went down to 300. And finally, from 200, it went down to 156. Truly, this product is really amazing. I was only addressing the pain from this part of my body and my food, but the tumor in the palate has gone a little. The size becomes smaller. It is very small now. And my colleague was the one who told me to check my tumor in the palate. It is still there. And it's really very amazing. It is now very small. I cannot show you the picture as I told you because I did not think of my tumor in the palate because I was used to it. Okay. And the polycystic ovaries that I used to have is now gone. Everything's gone. Okay, so now I also want that my mother be cured with diabetes. She's also diabetic, but then mine is more chronic than hers. Why? Because it only existed when she was in her late 50s. So it is a type 2 diabetes. Mine is type 1. I was not diagnosed as early as 7, but with those symptoms that I had before, I know that I am a type 1 diabetes. So with those things that happened to me, I'm very thankful with this product, Pure Ear Placenta Stem Cell, because it cured me. It cured a lot of sicknesses that I am suffering from since I was in my 20s. And I also want to thank my friend Aubrey Alvis, who had so much patience in inviting me to be able for me to see the miracle of this product. Thank you.